You got some women that are single moms, some women that still have toxic people in their life. I can say baby daddies, family toxic. She going through a whole bunch of stuff. She don't know how to manage her life with her kids. She don't know how to manage her own life, even if she's single with no kids. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on, super insecure, always in her head, a bunch of clouded judgment, right? It's not your responsibility to fix that. Now, I'm going to say this, right? How she said, okay, it'd be better if you kind of add value to the woman's life. Good, man. It's your boy Kim Money back, and yes, I'm back with another video. Super happy to do this reaction video, just like how I do all my other reaction videos or any video. So today, man, we got a video called 7 Truths About How Women Truly View Sex. Now, if y'all don't know who she is, this is Melli Monaco. She do something called The Pineapple Show, which is really one of my favorite shows because that shit is so entertaining. It's like a speed dating show. She bring women that she know, or I guess women that she found on Instagram or whatever. She bring them up here, and it's a bunch of guys that waiting like a little queue, and they wait to spit game at the woman or say whatever they gotta say. But that shit is so entertaining. Like, some niggas go up there to debate, some niggas go up there to argue, and it's just a bunch of stuff. Seeing some of the women's faces when some of the guys talk, it's just hilarious. But let's get into this video and see how it is.
What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today
good.
I am making a video about 7 truths on how women see sex. I know you guys be wanting women to be on savage mode all the time, but I'm sorry. Most women are not on savage mode at all time. A lot of men think that they know how women view sex and why they act the way they do. Most women need a reason to have sex, while most men just have sex because they want to. They're horny. They want to fuck. Or just because they're attracted to the girl. Also, a lot of women who are not satisfied in the bedroom can lose their sex drive, because imagine, I have to fuck you and it don't feel good. Why am I doing that to my vagina? So yeah, if it don't feel good, why do I have to have sex? Alright, so before we start, I created a Patreon at www.patreon.com.
I can say that's true. Well, I'm gonna say like a certain part of that, right? So basically what she's saying is, for women, they more prone to, I could say, try to shy away from sex in certain situations, due to societal norms, not wanting to be judged, and how it's always these stupid debates about how, oh, if men do it, it's okay, if women do it, it's a problem. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. And I don't think y'all should give a fuck either. It's not that serious. Like, people put sex so much on a pedestal as if it's to this thing, like, where the minute this shit happen, motherfuckers got cameras out, paparazzi come up to the window, motherfucking sparks in the air. Like, it's just sex, bro. You get what I'm saying? Two people come together, boom, you like me, I like you, we fucking with each other, we get shit popping, we keep it going. If something happen out of it, it happened. If it don't, it don't. But motherfuckers be acting like the whole world stop. Like, the minute two motherfuckers want to get together and have sex, every store closed down, fucking motherfucking everybody just come outside on their porches and got their cameras out. You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking TMZ come and put the camera on y'all, or like just stupid stuff. It's not that serious, bro. And of course, like, for us as men, we more prone to just like focus on really just getting our ass. So a woman can say some bullshit, we'll probably laugh it off like, man, I'm still focused on this. But for some women, if you say some little bullshit and she ain't fucking with it, she'll just, not want to have sex with you anymore. And that's just what it is, though, bro. Ain't nothing to trip about, though.
Melli Monaco. So if you want to come and have a video call with me over there, one-on-one, nobody is listening, just me and you. Or if you want to text me, maybe you have an issue with your girl and you need a quick text to see what you should say, what you should do, I'm also available for that. So
don't do that. I wouldn't say do that. Well, I wouldn't say go to a woman for dating advice, due to the fact that she gonna dissect the situation from the woman's perspective. So as a man, I would just say, just go off your own judgment, or go to a person that know what they talking about, and go off that. Like, go to a dude or a homie who actually has some, like, a little more experience than you and can kind of digest the situation from the best standpoint, just due to the fact that, let's say if you give an example, right? Let's say if it's a situation to where you made your girl upset because you had to stand on business. You had to check her, and it was something that you didn't like that she did. But like nothing too serious though. But you want to check the situation in a calm, subtle way, But let's say you checked your girl, I didn't like that, I didn't appreciate that, and let's say she caught an attitude just off being a female and being emotional, right? And then you send this to her, oh, my girl is mad at me, what should I do? Most women give the stupidest responses. Oh, give her flowers, send her this long text, or, send her apology, saying that you're sorry and that you'll never make her feel like that again. Sometimes women just gotta chill out for a minute. They gotta go through the emotions, chill out, and be alone, and they good. So there's no reason to really sit up here and try to like double back and send this long ass drawn out paragraph when in reality she would have been good in 5-10 minutes. So don't do that.
So that's on Patreon, and there's more pictures, more videos. Please and thank you. Join me over there. All right, so let's go. How women really see sex. Number one, for women, sex starts in the mind. Yes, I know a lot of you guys are frustrated with women, and you're like, why don't you want to fuck? Why don't you want to have sex? Why? Because in your mind you think like it's pleasurable, so why don't you? It's pleasure, you should want to, right? But for women, it's a lot about fantasizing, reminiscing, thinking of past experiences and how it made her feel. So for women, it's really in the brain. You gotta stimulate her brain, and then when you see her, that's when you help out with the touch. And then because the brain is already there, now it's the touch, and now it makes sense for women. So, men, easy. If you want the girl to keep on fucking and want to fuck all the time, what you need to do is fuck her mind, and then when you do fuck her, you gotta fuck her good. So then she's gonna be reminiscing, she's gonna be thinking, oh my god, that shit was so good when he put me up on the wall, oh my god. You want her to think that and to feel that. This is why you gotta be a good fuck. I'm sorry, you gotta try. Since we're talking about...
Alright, and I like that point. And to clarify some of this, right? Stimulating her mind, or fucking her mind, as how she worded it. It don't take a bunch of time either. I know a lot of y'all probably think this should take weeks, it take days. It all depends on the circumstance and how the female views you, right? Some females may already fantasize off the rip. Let's say how you look, or certain things you may say, they might fantasize off the rip, like I want to do this with this guy now. And some females, they may be feeling the situation, then you say some bullshit, and now they want to prolong the process. And some females just not feeling that shit at all. So you could be smooth or say whatever you want to say, and some females just like the conversation or the interaction does not budge. You may meet a female and she may be on the fence just probably from past experiences, being sexualized, let's say past trauma, or let's say that you, oh come on, what the fuck happened to this ring? Like, there we go. Yeah, so let's say past experiences, trauma, or just running into a bunch of creep, a bunch of weird guys that make her feel some type of way, or she could have had a bad week, like when it came to dudes, going outside, a bunch of dudes, on her ass, probably rejected a few guys and they probably went off on her, or a bunch of guys lying to her, using her for her body and just dipping. So it all depends, but some females may override that and say, he looks good, or the way he's talking to me, I want to do him now. Then some females may say like, nah, from what I've been through, from what I've been going through, I'm gonna shy away from that, because they want to feel like outside of sex a dude actually cares. So if you invest a little bit of time with her, maybe a simple date, or maybe talking to her on the phone, that's her way of, I could say, of scoping out, how you actually feel about her. But like I said, this shit is nothing to trip about, bro. It's not that serious. People make this shit seem like it's such a big deal. It's just a perception and the way society view things, bro. It just make it in a sense of to where like sex is such a bad thing, and it's not, bro. It's not this major thing that gotta be fucking, broadcasted as something that's terrible, bro. It's just sex.
About sex, we need to talk about joy mode, because you need to be good in the bedroom. I don't know the last time you took a trip to the gas station and you saw those pills, those magical pills, and you were tempted. Let me take one and maybe I end up in the hospital with an erection for 3 days. Yes, that's the risk you're taking when you go there, because the side effects are crazy. So that's why joy mode is here to save the day.
And it's funny because the side effect of them shits, I can say like the gas station pills, because I work in the healthcare field, and you know, for people who take them shits, like what it does, it puts way too much pressure like on your joint for like the blood vessels. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it keeps your shit hard too. So it's extra pressure, and it's like an extended release pill. So once it gets down there, that shit is like this. It's like solid. And you already know, like, that shit hurt. Especially that pressure for a long amount of time. It don't matter if you use the bathroom. It don't matter what you do. Your shit just on brick mode.
Because joy mode is 100% natural. So you won't get those crazy side effects. You're not going to go to the hospital. And you're going to perform like you've never performed. Whether you're happy or unhappy in the bedroom, why don't you get better? Joy mode sexual performance boost. These are you drink. And see, 20% off.
Right.
You just women would die and cry if they feel like their men do not want them sexually. You guys are so sexual that the minute that you hint that you're not really feeling it, no, I don't really. Can I suck your dick today? No, I'm cool. You're crushing her. It's a fucking disaster because at this point it goes straight into her mind. Oh, he don't want me. Oh, he wants to get his dick sucked by somebody else. Right there. To us, it's so important because we know you guys want it. So the minute you say you don't want it, we're like, yes. Wait, what's going on? The one time you're gonna say no, we're gonna feel undesired. You say yes 10 times. You say no one. We're like, you don't like me? You don't find me sexy? I'm fat? You don't love me? She wants you to find her hot and attractive at all times. So you cannot have a day off. The day she tells you she want to fuck, you need to be available. I know it's not fair because women be telling you, oh no, I got this, oh my cramp, you know, we got all type of excuses, but you, when we say we want it, you better give it. Because then we're going to be in our head and thinking that it's way more than just you not wanting to fuck. We want to feel beautiful, we want to feel love, we want to feel like you're hungry for us at all times. I know, it's not fair. And that's why so many women play games. Because they want to be desired. They want you to chase them. That's how they feel like they're pretty and loved and desired. Number 3, for
facts. And see, that's what I was saying about my other point, right? And I mean, that is true about sex, about, you know, wanting to have that sexual desire. And it don't even got to be about, you know, her being in a relationship or her being like, you know, like locked down or anything. It could be with a guy she's just kicking it with, but how she's saying desire, it's in the sense of being desired overall. Like, of course, sexually, a lot of guys desire to sleep with women or whatever, so, you know, in that part, yes, they get sexually, I can say, desired all the time, but desired in other cases, like, you know, okay, when his sex is over, you know, will he use me as a better asset to his life, like helping him out with things, you know, trying to use my brain to like better the situation? Does he care about my input? You know, does he care about, you know, what I have going on? Does he see me more than just a body? You get what I'm saying? And in some cases, depending on the circumstance, some women, they may understand, like, you know, this is all we do, like on some fuck buddy shit, or one night stand, okay, this is all we gonna do, or I'm gonna go to this nigga house off this dating app, we gonna get it in, and that's it. Or some females, like, you know, and I'm gonna speak from past experiences, it's some females that I done mess with that was probably surprised that I told them I had a good time, let's do this again, or, you know, I look forward to seeing you, because some, when they have sex quick, you know, they may be like, alright, I'm feeling him, I'm gonna have sex with him, but he probably not gonna fuck with me anyway, due to past experiences or how she view herself. But then, when you actually keep that door open, like, you know, after y'all finish getting it in, like, yo, this was cool, let's do this again, then it's kind of like a shock, but it's kind of like, you know, she's more, wait, BB, it's kind of like a shock, but then it's kind of like, you know, she's more at ease due to the fact that you let her know, like, alright, cool, so now she feels like, alright, this is potential for me to kind of step it up, and, you know, I see more value in him, he obviously sees some more value in me, and then, you know, we can keep seeing each other. And it's not even that, bro. Sometimes us as men, sometimes we be tired as hell, or sometimes we got shit going on, and that shit can be draining, you know. Sometimes you gotta turn some women down. It's times I done came home off of 16, 17-hour shifts, and, you know, I'm trying to set up something on Facebook dating, and then boom, I end up just going out. It was time I done set up dates, like, yo, let's meet at 7 o'clock. I got home at 5:30. Yo, let's meet at 7. I'll tell myself I'm gonna sleep for an hour and a half, wake up, shower, get her over here. That is damn ring light, bro. What the my bad. You know, boom, I'ma sleep for an hour and a half. I'ma wake up, shower and get ready for that half hour. Get her over here. Man, I done slept damn near the whole damn night. Woke up, got a text, are we still on? Shit was 13 hours ago. So sometimes it be like we could be really busy. And it's not that we don't care, it's just sometimes we gotta value other things over that. But I think it's good that you could have a girl or kick it with a girl that's an actual freak that she desire you, or when y'all see each other, she ready to go. But that shit is a blessing, like seriously. Due to the fact that she put all that bullshit to the side about society, about being judged, about being looked at a certain way, shit, I take that.
Women's sex is a mixed bag. So what I mean by that is that whatever happened in a woman's life is gonna derail her sex life. We cannot separate and compartmentalize. We cannot like work, the kids, my mom just yelled at me, my sister is not talking to me. All that shit going on is gonna affect our desire and our sex life too. We cannot separate the outside life from our sex life. And often it might be chaos in our lives, and sex is really the last thing on our mind. We don't think like you guys. If a woman feels like you are not supportive, not helpful, then she's gonna withdraw sex from you. And you might be like, what's going on? Or you might not even know that there is something going on in her life, but the fact that you're not part of solving the problem, and now you want sex, she looks at you like, no. I know, she might not even be looking at you thinking that, but the fact that you're not helping her life get better in whatever she needs, she kind of feel like, why are you asking me for sex? You see my life is in shambles right now. You're not doing anything to help my life, but yet you want to come at me and ask for sex. You're like, well, it's your life, bitch. You handle it, you know, but no. She wants you to help, because then she feels like you're adding an extra thing on her that she don't need right now. So maybe you might want to take a second and think about what's going on in her life. If you feel like she's stressed, you might not want to ask her for sex, or you might try to help her fix why she's stressed. Then you ask to fuck. But I know it's not your responsibility to de-stress us. But if I'm stressed, I'm probably not trying to fuck. That's just how it is. I know you guys see it as like a stress reliever. Yeah, you're stressed, so you're like, yeah, let me get a mat and be good. That's not how we see it. Also, men usually like variety. For women, it's pretty different. We like to have sex with somebody that makes us feel good, that makes us feel like home, and we enjoy having that one person actually. We do not dream of fucking random people left and right. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for that one. So again, make us come and we will think about you. Just you. Number 4.
Make us come and we will think about you. To me, that ain't even fit into the context of like the last topic she just gave. I get what she was saying about the mixed bag part, but make us come and we'll think about you. That ain't even fit into the part of what she was saying about like a woman's life being hectic. But I get it though. So what I'm gonna say about that is, and I'm glad she said it, it's not your responsibility to fix her life. You got some women that are single moms, some women that still have toxic people in their life. I can say baby daddies, family toxic. She going through a whole bunch of stuff. She don't know how to manage her life with her kids. She don't know how to manage her own life, even if she's single with no kids. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on, super insecure, always in her head, a bunch of clouded judgment, right? It's not your responsibility to fix that. Now, I'm going to say this, right? How she said, okay, it'd be better if you kind of add value to the woman's life, then, try to ask for sex. No, still no. That's not your responsibility. I mean, like, I'm going to say this, right? You could kind of be an asset in the sense of, when y'all get together, you as a man, like, depending on how you are, you set the tone and, depending on how she feels, like the vibe will go good or whatever, that's probably one of the best ways you could do that. So I'm not saying go out your way to, try to dissect her problems and make sure, like, oh, she's good. I'm not saying do that. But I'm saying, like, when y'all get together, okay, of course, depending on how she feels about you and if the vibe goes good, you'll automatically just be a component of, like a stress reliever to her. So it's like, boom. Let's say some women, when they mess with you, or when they got a good vibe with you and they don't want to mess things up, or they don't want you to get the impression that, you know, they bullshitting, of course they'll tell you certain things like, you know, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, I don't want you to think I'm neglecting you, or I don't want you to think that I'm not trying to see you. It's just that, of course, like she said, something with my mom, or my life is kind of chaotic right now. And I'm not saying you got to be disingenuous, like, nah, fuck that, just come here and give me some ass. Bro, I gotta get in the fucking light, bro. This shit blowing me. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta be disingenuous, like, oh, you know, F your mom, F this and that, just come give me some ass. Like, nah, but I can say be understanding. That's like, to be a good asset, just be understanding. That's the least you could do. So if she comes to you, like, on some shit like, nah, baby girl, I understand. You got a lot of stuff going on, you know, like she said. If it's shit going on in her life, of course, sex might be the last thing on her mind. Not saying she's not thinking about you or she wouldn't want it, but it's other stuff that gotta come before that. So if her mom is sick, you know, or if she got some like bullshit, let's say she might get fired from her job, she might, you know, have some traumatic family issues or whatever. Not saying that she wouldn't want it or she might not come through, but I get it. It's best that, you know, when her life is together and, you know, shit is at like a good pace, some things may flow better than the others. So it's like, I'm not saying she wouldn't want to have sex with you, but it's so much stuff she got to handle before that, and stuff that is important though. Like, I wouldn't want a woman to, you know, oh, diss her mom, or her mom is in the hospital. I wouldn't want her to, you know, say like fuck her mom. I would want her to take care of the stuff she needs to, so that way she could be in a better mental space, so that when we come together, everything is still good. Now, granted, there is women that will say fuck everything, you know, jump through hoops and hurdles, and that is the type of woman that she would want to be with. For me, I like women that will put bullshit to the side and, you know, come through when I need them and be able to still manage stuff. So handle her business and then, you know, come see me or do whatever we do. But I'm saying that, you know, even though some women will say like fuck their mom or fuck what's going on, I wouldn't want them to, is what I'm saying, because I wouldn't want to be disingenuous. And I understand how it is to have stuff going on, but because she don't want you to think she bullshitting, you know, she'll sit up here and override certain things. But I would want to make sure she good first before anything, is what I'm saying.
But for women, sex is contextual, so we need to feel safe with you. For most women, you cannot treat her bad all day and ignore her all day and then think you're gonna get some sex. It's not gonna work, usually. If I feel like you don't respect me or you only see me as a sex object, most likely I'm not giving it up. If you do not satisfy her needs emotionally, most of the time she's not gonna wanna have sex. You will start hearing excuses and reasons why she cannot have sex with you. For you guys, it's different. You might feel neglected and disrespected, but you're still gonna wanna fuck. It is not the same for us. Number 5, sex is a...
Okay, so that was a short point she made. But nah, as a man, I would say if you feel neglected or disrespected, you know, you always have the choice. You always have the choice to leave. Now, how she said you might still want to fuck, it might still, you know, be that urge. But as a man, it's best to have that discipline and understand that your value and who you are as a person is better than, you know, having that body. You get what I'm saying? And of course, like she said, if you view them just as a body, they'll say no, or, you know, they'll be more prone to not wanting to do it. I wouldn't say look at them as just a body, but it's not wrong if that's all you want to do with them. So it's not that you look at this woman like you're a piece of ass, you're a piece of shit, you're nothing more than a piece of ass, because if you wanted to, you could make her a better asset to your life. But like I said, depending on your situation, if you in the phase of just wanting to fuck a whole bunch of women and that's it, or you don't really, you know, want any woman around to do more than just that because you good with where you are and you got certain stuff going, however you want to customize your life. So I can see that. So just wanting to have sex with a woman is not bad, but I can say going about it or viewing them, you know, in a judgmental light, in the sense of, oh, this all you good for, you piece of shit, you know, you come over, I'm a hit it, I'm gonna do this and that, then, you know, you get out, like, nah, that's when it kind of, you know, turns out bad. But I can say in the sense of just wanting to have fun and kick it or whatever, if she agreed to that, nothing wrong with that.
An aspect of love. Yes, you know, like cooking, cleaning, hanging out, all of that is all under the umbrella of love. Sex is in it too. Number 6, for women, sex...
What?
All under the hanging out.
Hold up.
Yes, you know, like cooking, cleaning, hanging out, all of that is all under the umbrella of love. Sex is in it too.
So I'm guessing with this point, I'm guessing she's saying sex is like a big desire, and everybody, men and women, desire to do it. Just like how some people would desire to, cook, clean, I could say hang out. So if she's saying like a natural desire, things people love to do, things that will make us feel good and like make a situation better. I mean, I can say that. Because I can say for me, I love sex, and I'm sure y'all do as well. So I can see what she kind of put that in the context. I thought she was just trying to say that you had to love. At first, I was thinking like I said, because I'm like, you don't gotta love a person to have sex with them. So if that's the context she using, then no, you don't gotta love a person to have sex with them. But if you love sex, then you love sex.
Number 6, for women, sex is a way to give love. You guys be complaining that women never initiate, but women will always give it to you, or often give it to you, and they know if you want it, you will come and ask me and I'll give. That's the way we see it. And I'm not saying that women are never horny, but most of the time that is the way they give love. So they expect you to come and ask for it.
See, some of these points, like, if you think about it and you actually pay attention, some of these points are like relationship context points, which can be true in some cases, but like in most, this is not going to be based off a relationship all the time. So some of this stuff still can happen without you tying a woman down, or a woman being your actual girlfriend, or you being her man. This stuff can still happen. Now, of course, let's say you and a woman kick it every week, and y'all chilling or whatever, and that's her way of showing affection. I'm gonna show you a little love and affection. I'm gonna give it good to you or whatever. That's cool, but y'all don't gotta love each other. It don't gotta be in the sense when you in love, or like she love you, bro. Some women really could just kick it and keep shit cool how we can as men. And I know it's kind of unrealistic to most guys, or it's nah, hell no, it's not true. But I'm telling you, bro, you could fuck the shit out of a woman, bro, and I swear to God, she be cool like nothing ever happened. And I get it, most dudes be looking for that her to be attached. Most dudes be looking for that message when she blowing up your phone, bro. Some women just really be keeping it cool. It's some women to where you could give it to them good, and y'all really just keep it at a steady pace. It's some women based off insecurities may start blowing your shit up. But I'm gonna say this, right? If you really keeping it cool and you and a woman got a good understanding, then a lot of that stuff shouldn't happen. I get most men probably in the midst of sex be saying stupid stuff, especially if you see it on social media. It was one post, some dude was what was it? It was what are y'all flaws during sex, right? And for me, I said I smell their feet before I suck their toes. That was some shit that had me rolling. But some dude was can I put a baby in you? And some girl commented under, she was like, oh, I don't want to mess up the mood, so I said yes, and now I got a 15-year-old daughter. Bro, what? Mess up the mood? So that's what I'm saying. So in those cases where dudes moving like that, oh, I want to put a baby in you, or let's get married, you hearing that shit in missionary, and now all of a sudden you want to get married, you want to have 3 to 4 to 5 kids. Nah, bro, that shit not it. You get what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be a rocky thing, as long as you keeping shit cool. That's what I'm saying.
Women really feel like giving you sex is something that requires a lot for them to do, because I'm telling you, most of the time, we do not feel like it. But we go out of our way to give it to you because we know you want it.
Nah. I'm telling you, if she feeling you, she will feel like it. Like I said, I get that their lives are busy and sometimes shit may be rocky. So like I said, me to not be a disingenuous person, I want her to be good. But I'm telling you, if she's feeling like it, it don't matter if she tired, or sometimes it don't matter if she want to fuck out. She I'ma find a way. And I get it. It's sometimes that a woman may feel tired, or she may be in a sense of she may be drained, but she'll still do something. She'll probably, I could say, sit up here and give you give you a little something. Y'all may not go as long, or it may not be an extended period of time, but she'll make sure alright, I'm gonna just let you know I'm feeling it, but she probably don't got that energy to throw that shit back all types of crazy, or she probably don't got that energy to be sitting up here riding you all fucking day, but she'll do something.
And I know you guys are oh, that don't make sense. No, but it makes sense. We don't want it as much as you want it. So be glad when a woman actually keeps on fucking you. It's because she want to keep on making you happy. Trust me, if tomorrow you tell her, hey, we can slow down and just do it once a week, I'm telling you, a lot of women will be like, yes, please.
No. Hell no. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. That means she was already contemplating in her head, like, man, fuck that. I hope this shit calm down because I ain't trying to do this shit anyway. Like I said, being tired sometimes, okay, cool. You know, she may do a little something due to the fact she's a little restless and she don't got enough energy, so she don't want to, she don't want to give that, like, I can say that pity ass. So it's in a sense of, like, she'll let you know, like, alright, cool, I'm sexually attracted to you. I love making you happy, but of course, you being understanding, like, nah, I get it, you know, and you don't want the sex to be kind of whack due to the fact she relayed, like, you know, she tired or whatever, so I understand that, but I'm telling you, if a woman is feeling you saying that, you know, you want to slow this shit down, it's the reverse. It'll be like, damn, what the fuck? Am I doing something wrong? She might start asking, like, you know, what she could do better. Like, what the fuck? You gonna just say all of a sudden, oh, yeah, let's do it once a week now. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. Like, nah.
I'm telling you. Most of the time, you guys are in the bed thinking, oh, I want to fuck. We're here just watching TV, just, you know, and we're not thinking about it. And I'm not saying we don't get excited, because when we see you want it, you know, we're like, okay, and, you know, we get into it. But most of the time, we're not thinking about that shit. We're thinking about, okay, what I got to do tomorrow? Oh, this movie is cool. Oh, I got to do my hair. Like, we're not thinking about fucking. I am telling you, if you knew how many times I do not want to have sex, but I know I need to please my dude, I'm having sex. Yes, I'm doing it. I don't really want to, but I'm doing it. So we really do it to make you feel good. I am telling you. And hopefully in the process you make us feel good too. But to start with, it's really for you. So maybe you need to be a little more gentle with us. And a little more grateful. And that alone, the fact that we don't really want it, but we do it, that's really an act of love. Number 7, for women, sex means great timing. Like I said earlier, for you guys, sex might be a stress reliever, while for us, it might actually create stress. And if you guys were aware of that, maybe you would be more understanding of how women act around sex. So what I'm saying by great timing is maybe you guys talk during the day and you're like, oh yeah, when we get home we're gonna get into it, we're gonna have sex, you know, and she was into it. But then during the day, her day went to shit, she got stressed, her boss yelled at her, she's almost losing her job, issues with her mom, whatever is happening, and now you go home and you guys are still in the mindset of, oh, we're gonna get it on. We have forgotten. But yet we don't want to say no, probably. So if you come up to us, we'll probably go for it. But I'm telling you, I think if you were more in tune with us, and that day when you realized that I was actually still stressed about all that shit that happened during the day, that you don't press me about it. I mean, I shouldn't say press, but you don't try me that night. I'm telling you, I would actually appreciate it and give you greater sex the next day. Because I'd be like, okay, you don't see me just for sex. He saw I had a rough day. He let me have a night off, you know. And then the next day I'm like, okay, I gotta get him because it was good yesterday. And then that's how you get better sex. And that's how you get your woman to want to have more sex with you, because she feels like you understand that she is really making an effort to fuck you every day. I am telling you. So that's all I have for you guys today.
And see, that's what I was saying in my earlier point about, I could say, being understanding. And that's true though, about like how sex is about good timing, bro. There's some females that I done hit up off a dating app that I could say that probably was going back to their city, you know, because for me, I live in Jersey. There's some females that made trips up here and they were saying like, you know, oh, I leave tomorrow. Like I said, it was times I done fell asleep and then tried to hit the female up. She didn't want to do it anymore. Or it was times I probably met a female out and she wasn't from out here and she only had that night. Like, for example, right? It was one time I was at the mall, Jersey Garden Mall, right? And I saw this one girl and I approached her when I was, I think I came from Auntie Annie's or whatever. I saw her, I approached her, but it turns out she was from Florida. You get what I'm saying? She was from Florida and she wasn't staying up here that long. So sometimes it's like a little small window. Sometimes it's like a little small window as to when, you know, you can make things happen. And it all depends on how big the spark is. Sometimes if the spark is really big, then you know you can keep shit going for a while even after the interaction. Then sometimes it gotta happen right then and there. So like the girl, she was from Florida. I think she had like a B&B somewhere up here with her friends or whatever, and you know it didn't happen. She had a lot of shit going on. Then she was leaving soon, so you know due to that fact, shit didn't go down. But that's how it is though. Or it was times where I done got a number thinking shit was good. Like you know I'll get the number, come in the house, I'll go to sleep or whatever. Hit her up like, you know, oh, we should most definitely get together. Oh, that would have been good if you would have said it yesterday, but I leave in a few hours, or you know, I leave today or whatever. I got to pack. So a lot of times it's really about that, like certain timing, or even approaching a female. It may be a situation where you see a female from time to time, and you know she probably thought about, you know, having sex with you or wanting something that the first time she saw you or them first interactions, but after a while, like you know, if you bust a move too late, or if you sit up here and you know try to make shit happen down the line, then it's like, nah, I'm good off of it now. So it's just a whole bunch of stuff that go into this. But we at 35 minutes. This was a great video, man. Come on, bro, stop it. A lot of good points, and yes, I did not cover my face. Thank you. Well, this was a great video. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one.
Rain don't fall, then the sun won't shine. And a lot of lanes for my kind. Nowadays, a lot get strange even time. Put a lot of pain on my spine, trying to see what I could gain from my fun. Remember, I was down to pray for a sign, strolling down the Timber Lane with a 9. Sending this a price of a man. Had to pick up a pen.